I'm doing alright. Ready to get started with Inquisition. Of course, of course. Okay, so what are we gonna play as? A human? An elf? A dwarf? Or a canary? A crow. Oh, okay, got it. And are we gonna be male or female? I do not remember what we did last time. I remember 0. Alright. Are we gonna be male or female, Ganari? Female, alright. Then are we gonna do mage or warrior? Well, the one that I'm guaranteed to know how to win the game, then. Alright. We're not gonna do casual. Oh yeah, let's do custom. Oh. We'll play normal. Alright, we're a Talvashoth mercenary. We are importing the custom world state, which was what I had set up previous to this, which was all the decisions we made across the other games. Alright. And now we get to play customization. You should. Yes, the spookiest of times. Deserve the spookiest of emotes.
You leave me no choice!
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
I just hope I can help.
You leave me no choice. I just hope I can help.
I don't even know what that's supposed to be for. Whatever. Too lazy to figure that out. I'm fine with that for the face. Well, that is unnecessary. I was just told I need to go feed Krobus, so hopefully I don't need to make any decisions right now. I'll be right back.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Typical, I could, but, you know, the problem is that he gets wet food at night.
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra. I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
All.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
I will take her to the rift.
what did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
That is a hedgehog. Dancing.
We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion of the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
There isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance,
It is
however.
not me.
And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
That's so sad.
I understand.
Then
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
We don't like it when Twitch is being mean.
they have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your
Where
mark
are you
must be
taking-
tested on something smaller than the breach.
Okay. First, turn on subtitles. Thank you. Second, tab out and watch as it minimizes. Because that's cool. Adjust volume slightly, tab back in. Looking good.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Micah! It's the end of the world!
The pulses are coming faster now.
The pulses.
The larger the breach grows, the more risk we fear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste. me.
Really? That's how the game's gonna be? Ugh. It doesn't auto-target, I actually have to move for it. Okay.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Yeah. Damn right.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
So this game was at least very nice, and they give you very quickly at the beginning of the game one swordsman, one ranged rogue, and one mage.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it didn't pop up when you added it as showing anything. Maybe you might need to find a different one. Or maybe it'll take a little bit before it loads into the stream. Because some get added in immediately, some don't.
Attack from a distance.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Hey, it'd be great to add if we find a working one.
Ah! They're falling from the breach.
Why's it gotta be stinky? Hey! That one added.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Yeah! I recognize one of these handsome devils.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Say hello to our first
Good to
mage
know.
friend,
Here I
Solus.
thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever.
And then we've got Varric.
Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Occasionally.
Are you with the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not.
Chuckles.
Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
These are our first three companions.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great
Do you
deal
remember
about Doom.
anything about this
Solus
game?
is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade. Far beyond the
Good.
experience of any
That'll be
circle.
perfect for us to get
I
ready
came to offer
for
whatever help
the
I
next
can give
one.
with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know. The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood.
Understood.
We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
Bianca's always excited.
This way, down the bank.
The question is, do we keep Varric as
We must
our
move quickly.
permanent rogue or find somebody else? I think last time we switched, well, not a maybe. We definitely switched out every single member of our party for somebody else. I don't like Solus, so that's why I didn't keep him. I switched off of Varric because I generally don't go with Bowman. Whoops. And I really don't like whatever your name is. I don't remember your name. Cassandra.
head. Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
I wanted to add mods for this to make some life easier, but like, there's so many extra things just to make everything like just work. A cross-class combo. Interesting. I don't even know what that means. Let's go this way first. Nice.
We had Kunari and Kirkwall. A whole boatload of them. They were your typical cheerless sort, then they tried to take over the city and kill everyone. But I'm guessing you don't actually follow the Qun, do you? You're Talvishoth.
That's an excellent guess.
Well, you haven't recited a single quote from the Prophet Kosloon yet. So unless you're trying to stay on the Seeker's good side, I'd say that's pretty telling.
Hold on. We haven't much further.
Who doesn't love a shiny green hand?
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Yep. Actually, because of the horns, we would be Krampus, actually. I was almost in danger of soft locking. Ha! Is this game quick save? I don't know. I'm not gonna trust it though. Not after having to redo like 10 minutes of SMT5 Sunday. I'm shocked I don't remember the controls for this game because they're so clunky. This game be clunky and bumpy.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
Hurry! Use the mark!
Yay!
The rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
Right
Clear
away.
for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
You have already... Ah! Here they come.
Ah!
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place!
You!
Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
How do you? Huh?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark?
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley.
Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Can we call him an asshole yet? Asshole. If I zoom too far away, I go into tactics mode. Which is a little
The
annoying.
tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Yep.
Along with whatever it... Contain them.
We shall see soon enough.
Indeed we shall. Spooky atmosphere, though. Oh, by the way, I did just re-look up a little bit ago when Veilguard comes out. October 31st. So that's fun. Which means we have 7 weeks to beat this game. Exactly. We're gonna play on the 32nd. 10 out of 10 smart. But not November 1st. Only on the 32nd. Of course.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our Kunari friend here.
Lady Cassandra!
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you... It was worth saving you, if we could. Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
Quickly!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that
Of
changes.
course.
Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
Yes, they don't
If enough
accident.
magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger-
How this happened.
Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
It's like, don't mind me, just looting the dead. Do 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 do. Not even close to looking like me.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have
Exactly.
your men take up positions
Looting
around
the dead.
temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
Red lyrium.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
It's evil.
The sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
Corypheus.
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Slay the Canary.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
That means demons. Just nods all around, yo. Pride.
Now! We must strip its defenses, wear it down. More coming through the rift. One down.
Apparently, they made the fighting a lot more fun than this in the next game. Maybe. I'm not planning to pre-order Veilguard because I don't necessarily trust a day one release for a lot of games anymore. Even though BioWare hasn't, like, unleashed anything that is, like, crap on day one. But...
Seal the rift!
Seal the rift! Of heaven. The drops of Jupiter.
Oh. I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Oh, I swear.
Don't worry about it. I
beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
At once! That is what she said. Ooh, special. Haha! A letter. Do. Okay. Boo! I can't wear this because I'm neither an elf, dwarf, or human. Fuck you. Oh, cool. We get the armor of... that. We could have had this armor, but because this is better, we're going to wear the Chakratar. It's like, well, this is awkward.
That's her. That's the Herald of Undra.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done.
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
It's complicated.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That is the Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The Qunari failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Jane Her, I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live.
Yet
A
you
convenient result
live.
insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
You!
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
You realize I'm Qunari?
I have not forgotten. No matter what you are or what you believe, you are exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn.
The Dragon
We will
Age
close the
Inquisition.
breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos.
The chaos.
Aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
With you.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
You cannot pretend.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
God, I hate what they did to his outfit. I mean, I hate his character, just period, just across his stuff. He mellowed out in the third game, but... Good lord. I hate what they did to him in this game. That, by the way, is Cullen. He was the Templar from Dragon Age Origins who was in the magic tower at the very end, right outside where Uldred was, protecting himself, who grew to hate mages because of that. Then he was the second in command to Meredith in Dragon Age 2, who realized that the Templars have also lost their way, and the mages. And now he is one of the leaders of the Inquisition to try to bring order to everything. I don't know, I think having like a floaty green cloud in the sky is kind of a cool thing to have, you know? Kind of change up the feel outside, right? Okay, anyway, what are we doing? Apothecary.
Segret told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
The herbs?
Look who's back from the dead.
Again.
I shouldn't be surprised. You Oxmen are tough as old leather.
We've met.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs.
You can pay me back by fixing the
We've
world.
got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen.
I'm
You
not
want
a
something to burst into flame
healer.
on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Oh, okay.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Okay. Sounds like fun. Upgrade my potions. Doodly doo. Bull honky. Grenades? I love grenades. I mean, what?
Perhaps another time.
Oh, okay. Ooh, piece of candy.
The chosen of Andraste. A blessed hero sent to save us all.
A blessed hero.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Live and let live.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought.
Should at least give you a head start.
But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Oh, there it is. Also, who the fuck changed my outfit? I'm wearing the Chocratar. Thank you very much. Don't mind me, just jumping into everyone's rooms, everyone's houses, reading all their books.
Nope.
Martin.
Wait. I have a stone.
We're not paying you to be sarcastic.
Around here tomorrow.
Thank you.
Secret lives. Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adarna's Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segris. His prices aren't too high. Yet.
Yet.
There's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Are you still struggling to stay awake, Em?
Goodbye.
Yeah. Think you might have to call it early today again? Obviously not too early,
So,
but...
now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful.
Yeah.
Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
It's all bullshit.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Looks like Hawk's influence on him.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... That's
Hawk!
Heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
He actually makes an appearance in this game. Hawk 2? Yeah. I will say I did rewrite part of the history for 2. I made it so Bethany didn't die. Well, that actually, Of course I would. I hate the joke, but I'll still complete it because it's funny. Yeet! Oh. Yo, what's up? I got a mall that's bigger than your face. Bitch.
Got the door. Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. And here I paid that little knife here to inform me the moment you were free. No matter, no matter. Segret, honored to meet you. Thank you for all you've done. Hopefully, we'll still do.
Yeah.
What do you think I'll be doing, exactly?
Word's already spreading that if anyone can close that blighted thing in the sky,
Charm.
it's you. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course.
Anything you need is yours. If you pay.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. Those blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
I'm looking back to see how many streams we did of the last one.
You must speak with most everyone here.
Yes.
What are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet, of course, we're all getting used to, well, you as our last best hope. Nothing personal.
Nothing personal. Okay, should be right about here, I would assume. The inability to type. Alright, last time was 21 videos total. Got it.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
I would like to think I can do this faster. I mean, I will just say, expect us to not start this, or start Veilguard when it comes out. I'm not going to rush to get to it. And like I also said, I'm not planning to purchase it the moment it comes out. Simply because, one, I don't need the pre-order armor. I can guarantee you I will be able to get that modded in if I really wanted it. And I don't. But, so yeah, we'll probably end up starting Veilguard in November to December area. Seeing where things are. Or, if we really want to get into Veilguard as soon as possible instead, we'll see what ends up happening with our Thursday, Friday slot, because there's so many things coming up that, like I'm waiting on. Like, for instance, the 26th is the new Legend of Zelda game coming out, which I've got the pre-order, and obviously I can't get it any sooner than the literal 26th, so when we inevitably beat the current game beforehand, we'll just not have a couple of streams. But I might leverage those days in the future to be this game.
Commander Cutlam, I apologize for what I said earlier.
Yep. This game has a lot of crafting elements that's annoying, but if you want to be, like, successful with what you've got, you kind of have to do it.
What demons pouring out of the rifts?
That sounds like a you problem. What do you mean it's a me problem? Is that a child or a bird screaming? I missed a pot.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
What? Why do we need siege equipment? We're not laying siege on anyone. Huh, you're right, but what if someone came to lay siege on us? How would we fight back? Oh yeah, I guess. Exactly.
See reason, listen. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we
Are you being rude to Funky Junkie Ard?
Yes.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to rejoin me?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
He's gonna waddle at you so angrily.
The explosion.
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Do, 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 do. Whoop. Damn straight, but now you sound sarcastic because I made you say that. Did you know at some point you just can't win? True. But he also didn't try to give you money because he thought you were poor.
What
now? Yeah. I am sorry for reminding you of such a painful time in your life. Isn't it morning for you at this point? Oh, okay. So it's yesterday until it's tomorrow? I will say, I am a smart man, but when it comes to trying to just find a consistent way of communicating days and times to people, there is no consistent way of doing it, and I get confused. When I say I'll meet you in 3 days, is that 3 days including today? Is that 3 days not including today? Is it like a literal 70, you know, well, no, yeah, 72 hours from right now? What is, oh, I'm freaking out.
Something here. Better take a closer look.
You do. And you watch my Wednesday streams on Tuesday. And my Saturday videos on Sunday. And you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They gave you fall damage in this game. I can't remember the last time I had a Cocoa Puff, so... I ate Cheerios today that were made from real fruits and vegetables, I think. I don't know. I don't believe half the shit they put on cereal boxes anymore. I believe so, yes. I will send you a picture of it after stream if you remind me. I'd probably do it next time there's a long cutscene, which is definitely coming up whenever I decide to actually do the story. Which I'm not planning to do yet. Maybe. I'm trying to find a way to get a little bit more fruits and a little bit more vegetables in my diet without buying the actual fresh shit, because I'm not really good at actually finding the fresh shit that's actually not healthy. They're all fucking healthy, but like that's actually like not so spoiled. I do have frozen veggies. Yes, I got them broccolis. In fact, I have broccoli once a week. I need fruit in my life, to be honest. Out of everything. I claim this logging stand as mine! I feel like a conquistador. I just saw something and I claimed it as mine. A Druffalo! I don't do smoothies because I don't have a very good mixture for it. As in, like, I either make too much or too little, and then I feel like I'm wasting. And then I hate cleaning the blender. I used to drink the brand Naked smoothies, but then I couldn't anymore. Because I had too many of them, and it turns out they use apple juice in most of them, and I cannot handle apple juice. There's some TMI for you. My body rejects. No, like, it just in general, I can't handle, like, even a sip of it. I didn't realize that it had apple juice, and it was affecting me in the exact same way. And then I realized it was apple juice, and I realized that's why I couldn't drink it, and so I had to stop. Even a small amount of apple juice is no good for me body. Also, those smoothies had a lot of sugar, so was definitely not needed. Getting to know your streamer. That is true. But I would say those smoothies were made with a lot of extra sugar. On top of the sugar already inherent in the fruits. Yeah. Many, many. But I just mean the branded one, but whatever. Added sugar on top of the inherent sugar. I don't know. My goal is over the next couple of months to make some more food adjustments, healthy and otherwise. Is my goal. We'll see how that works. Really? Interesting. Well, maybe I had the wrong preconception about the added sugar. Well, it's not maybe. I clearly had a preconception of added sugar that did not exist. Ah, must have been a little better than I thought. Look at that. I mean, regardless, I still can't drink it anymore, but... Did you know you can skydive without a parachute? You only can do it once, but you can do it.
The new gear fit.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Sturdy and warm.
The world's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against
They are.
bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through.
My game is in your kitchen.
Whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work. Something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Don't you just Love the sound of blacksmith in the morning.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
You're lucky.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy, bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you.
Oh, I can rotate the camera.
In the field. Bring it
Nice.
in, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. You should have what you want just outside.
Like that?
Goodbye.
Right.
Can you believe it? Those were noises made by me. Yeah! Crafting. You can craft new armor and weapons with the schematics.
Serve you well.
That is right. You can craft stuff exactly for your what you need. And you can make it better too. The fuck's a guaver?
You need something, let me know.
Oh, it's a fruit. Got it. I thought there was... I can just hit F. Got it. Thrennen.
Any of Leliana's Oxman mercenaries were still here. Well, if you want new gear, you pay for it. Oh, you're her. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
I need to dig latrines.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Tenloge MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
I mean...
Loghain MacTier betrayed the Grey Wardens and his king.
Were you there at Ostagar? I was. King Kaelan overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Loghain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Forget it.
I mean... whatever.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Okay.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
More power!
Nice work.
Cool, I'll take it. Cutscenes!
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Tactfully.
Cassandra tells me you have a plan.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
And you specifically. Well, that was quick.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Kunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Always out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
With what?
And yet, they may bury us with them. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I would like to point out that we are currently in Ferelden. This is where the Inquisition starts, is in Ferelden. Which is where Dragon Age Origins originated. But then we're going to move out of Ferelden for the basically rest of the game.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
The Herald. Alright, and now we've got a war room. So we've got a war table.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I have...
This is how you find missions, resources, and other things, but it takes a lot of time to do them. Like, it'd be like, oh, 3 hours until this resource is back. Yeah, avoid the bad, fight as best we could, blah, blah. Past states are mad, and appears Templars say, oh, do whatever, blah, blah, blah. Not yet. Now we have access to missions. Alright, so. The missions are like, oh, gather coin. Then you can send either Liliana, Josephine, or Cullen. Depending on the person, the amount of time it takes is reduced. So Josephine is great for gather coin because of just who she is. Unlocking things now. Not now.
Let's see what we have.
All right.
So get some of these going, and then... And of course there's stuff over here in Orlais, but... So this is something you want to go back and check periodically, frequently, yada 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 yada.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Adar, this is Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
No matter how strange.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier.
Montillier.
The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
No.
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
As complimentary as possible. You can romance her.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas'
Let us hope
have
so.
become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Much work to be done today.
Thank you.
Enemies drop
Please
unique
tell me if you find something.
things. And every time
If you
you...
find anything, you're the Herald.
So,
Or, well,
I'll let her
one
explain
they're
it.
calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Yes. We will. Anna's there. Solus is there.
You dislike the Templar, sister? No. I know their purpose, but...
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust?
The bones!
Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks
Lucky.
a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had.
Everything.
And he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing.
Now she's dead.
Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again.
Oh.
Come.
Okay.
To work then. We will speak later.
Liliana is so much harder to like get closer to in this game because she's just... She was devout before, but now she's devout. Let's go speak with Cullen and Cassandra before we leave. Oh, landed on that lady's head. Sorry. Just essentially drop kicked her. Just like, boom, right on top.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this
Block
were your
with it.
enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
That wasn't my idea.
I'd be concerned if it was. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
We can flirt with him, though.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
As I was saying. There's a mod that fixes the speed of you like looting things, because it's like it's only 1.5 to 2 seconds to loot something. But if you consider the fact that we have looted approximately 200 things already. That's 400 seconds we've wasted in pickup animations.
Ugh.
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will?
Stand in the fire and complain that it is hot.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its
Running
tail.
around in circles.
But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
You're asking me?
You're not a follower of the Kyun. You could be. I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Oh, now I remember who our rogue was. I was just like, man, I remember who our mage was, and I'm pretty sure I remember who our warrior was, but I could not remember who our main mage was, or rogue was. And now I remember who it was. Question is, who are we gonna actually use? I guess it's gonna depend on if I want to use Varric or not. If I remember correctly, M likes the other guy. So there's 2 more rogues we can get. I know you don't. That's the fun part. You get to rediscover. Keep the notes for later. Okay. Oh. Now we'll have 2 choices for mages. I'm not going to keep Solus because I don't really like Solus's character. And I think the other 2 characters we get are more interesting.
Handle the mirror with care. It has been known to bite.
Handle the mirror with care. So this mirror allows you to change your appearance if you wish.
At least no one will point and laugh.
Oh, hush. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. Schematics of Legend. Anyway. So you could come here to buy as many crafting materials that you want. If you're like in a crafting mood and you can't afford anything. So this will be a place that we'll visit later in life.
Where's my back scratcher?
Where's my back scratcher? Mirror on the wall, something, something. I just fell. The ram is a marvelous creature. So this is a faux open world game. You have giant maps.
Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach.
But they're not
You might not
connected.
know much about the Canary, but you'll get no backtalk from anyone here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business.
You
The
can also
situation's
flirt
pretty
with her.
Dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
You best get going. Ugh, of course reports are coming in already. Ugh. And of course, every location you go to will have its own unique resources, on unique, basically everything. So, the map will at least be like, alright, here's Dennett, here's Redcliffe, follow this to take you to the next location. Here's the rifts in the area. Here are some camps you can grab to spread your influence and everything. Then we go here. You know how I do. Do. We'll actually get a companion in Redcliffe, I believe.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace.
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that the infections have been
Summon the Council of War! We got gold. Excellent. And we got a captain's long.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
Oh, can't do that one yet. We need higher levels.
All right.
All right, and that's what we do. We just constantly just keep. Oh, I've got a letter. We have got a letter. We have got a letter. We have got a letter and a present too. Yeah.
How could that great breach not have been caused by the mages?
It is reasonable to believe that magic's involved, but it cannot
Excuse me? I was told there was stuff for me.
Word for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir. Nothing to report, sir.
For power!
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Okay. And welcome to me getting distracted every 20 seconds. Being like, ooh, what's over here? Come here, ram! You goddamn ram. Get over here. Oh god, those things.
Apostates!
Watch out for the traps in the ground, and kill! Got him.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
What's that?
That is a big scroll. Oh, you're talking about the Astrarium. Ugh, so we gotta play a connecting game. And we gotta recreate what was in the bottom right in the middle.
Strange.
And
where does this lead?
And if you do all of those, you are given a prize. Like, all the Astrariums will, like, actually come together at one point where all three meet, and then you, find treasure buried there. So that's the idea behind searching for the Astrariums and solving the puzzles and yada 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 yada. Back here.
They're upon us!
Dead!
Heh, got him. Got him. you've already got that on. I don't think you can do. Gonna give you that. I guess I'll give you that. Give you some upgrades. Oh yeah. You're gonna actually take Bianca off of him and give him regular weapons, but Bianca is the best thing he has, so... Alright, Cassandra. Give me that. Me only, eh? Oops. Not that I think I have anything for Solus. Didn't think so. There, you have the Avar armor. Avarmor! Ah. Okay. I see now. Okay, Cassandra. Okay, Solus. Spell my blast. Okay, maybe.
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
Die, demons. That's what I said. A lesser terror. Are you kidding me? This thing is my night terror. Kaboom. Only damaged by fire, eh? Wow, it's a good thing I got fire. This'll take a hot minute. You don't have any fire attacks, though. Please excuse me while we just bash this very, 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 very slowly. Alright, almost there. Perhaps. Thank God we had a fire elemental weapon. And then the game's like, sorry, you need a mage to finish it off. Nope. Screw you. Got him. Ooh, a level 8. But I have your weakness, Mr. Mage, and it is pain. You might be double my level, but I have a flaming maul.
I know he invaded Kirkwall. Are you going to blame me for that, too?
I wasn't trying to...
You weren't trying to remind me how bad it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it?
I thought you might be concerned. It is your home.
It is.
Of course I'm concerned. I don't need you prodding me with a stick to prove it.
Opla. Yep.
Red lyrium, and a would-be miner, I believe.
Yep. It's always red lyrium. I believe we learn more about red lyrium in this game too. I believe. Perhaps. Probably. Dwarf son. You may have a shield, but I have a big ass hammer. Ow. Ow.
Been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
A mage of any talent. Excuse me. Slightly dying. But only slightly, so don't get any ideas. Oh, hey, look, a fire stick. That would have been helpful earlier. I can't remember how many years this is after 2. I think this is 10 years after the end of 2, I believe. Which means this is like 20 years after Origins? It's 20 years after Inquisition. This is Inquisition. Yeah. Dumbass. I claim! We are conquistadors, planting our flag wherever we think is cool. If I remember, this one's higher level than us. Slightly. Run away!
Varric requires help!
Haha! We beat something significantly stronger than us. Was that smart? Nay. Did we do it anyway? Yay. Click. Alright. We need a fast travel. Huh, 'cause we're in danger. I'd like to point out we beat level 8 enemies in a level 8 rift, and we didn't even gain a level, and we're at level 4.
Templar deserters? Let's look around.
How'd you like that, assholes? Thank you. If not for you, I'd be dead.
Uh-huh.
Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle. So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
You were trying to find a moment's peace in the midst of this war.
In the midst of this war.
Yes. At first, she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack. If you keep quiet on this, I'll be more careful from now on, I promise.
There is a kitty cat at my door.
We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
Say hi, bud. Okay. You can go now.
I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste.
I know
for what
you.
you did at Haven. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected, stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker.
The will.
Show me the power you wield.
What's another? Now you get to see both cats.
This cult, what are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will. And so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Yep, that's a cult.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the Breach, if only in hopes of appeasing him.
Alright, I will come back to this area later. We're trying to make camp so I can heal and also go to our war room. War! Ew. That was probably highly irritating. I apologize. Roar! Can't help it. I'm just weird.
A Templar, I believe.
Die!
Decent spot to camp.
I'm used to delivering children and helping old.
Though you had granted them power over the very fate.
Apothecary Adon will have more pulls this year. Has anyone dared to ask? No, I do not think. Ah, Mistress Adar. May I have a word?
You've brought back some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
I'll speak with you later.
Thank you again for what you've brought.
What did you need?
Well, as you are, Talvashot, people have asked. You grew up outside the Canary homeland, but there is no easy way to ask your thoughts on the Qun.
Have you studied the Qun?
It is a decided gap in my education. I know the Qun is a philosophy, a set of laws, a legislative guide, and a social architecture governing the Qunari. Those who appeared at court, however, insisted the Qun is too complex for an outsider.
I'm a quick study. I could learn the Qun if I put my mind to it.
Perhaps, if they let you. Do you believe in any of the Qun's philosophies?
You can't take a breath in the Qun without someone deciding how long you should hold it. That's not a life for me.
Many won't accept your word by virtue of your word. People ask how a Qunari could be Andraste's herald. It worries them if they believe it, and angers them if they do not. Convincing them of your good intentions will be tasking.
The people will only trust me with the Inquisition after we impress them.
Very true. Let us hope sealing the breach brings us some goodwill.
Some
Strangely, your mercenary work is not so inflammatory. People are fabricating extravagant tales of your heroics.
They don't know how we held Kelgor's Pass, or tricked an army into surrendering at Valfalaise. These people don't know the half of what I've done.
I noticed. Leliana found a letter from the captain of your last company. He had nothing but praise for your skill in battle, but doesn't mention what part you play.
Captain Tully praised me. William Iron-Ass Tully.
That's quite the moniker. But yes,
Iron-Ass.
Your captain went so far as to say he'd have lost entire battles without you.
Just like the old man not to admit that to my face.
Some people find it difficult to give praise, or find it in their interest to withhold it. Your captain did sincerely admire your skill in battle. He especially praises your last engagement.
I was in charge of mercenaries storming the headquarters of the bandits we were to dispatch. We caught them by surprise. It was over before the sentries even blew their horns.
That is impressive. I hope life in Haven doesn't bore you compared to such exploits.
Clean sheets, warm food, sturdy walls. I even have a cot instead of a bedroll. Compared to life on the road, this place is luxury.
I would never have described it that way. I mean, I'm glad you've acclimatized to this place, Herald.
Truly. It'll be interesting because I'm pretty sure, well, we definitely didn't be a Qunari the first time, so we get to deal with the stigma of us being a Qunari, which will be very interesting to see how all that, you know, ends up playing out. Nice. Okay, nothing over there. Typical.
At your service.
Ah, it's completed. guess the only thing available to us right now is just constantly gathering coins. There's nothing in my special shipments, and that is annoying. I know.
Nothing to report, sir.
Wait, no, I don't want to go north. I want to go south. Yeah. Dragon Thorn. I'm not gonna like go super far out of my way for all the crafting resources, but I will occasionally go out of my way for some of them. Especially depending on the area we're in. Oh, I know where we're going right now. Ugh. Actually, we just took a roundabout way to here, apparently. That sheep exploded. Sorry. Ram.
Are you prepared to prove yourself? Show me your maker-given power.
We should search the area.
My lady, your mother and sister must... Was your father part of the cult? No. My lady, your father would not want this.
You bear the mark of the sky. You honor us.
The mark of the sky. The sky mark! Oh, mosaic pieces. I forgot I'm gonna have to search for those. Ugh. I've done so many of the search and find quests the first time, and now I have to do them all again. Oh well. Well, is what it is. Okay, it's above us. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, sorry. Excuse. Oh, excuse. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's like, don't mind me. I'm just climbing on top of people.
Excuse me. While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Venena should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Venena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
Haha! Agent acquired. If you can get it started soon enough, you can actually get this to go off before the enemies show up, which is, of course, very much preferred because, obviously, you're going to do a good chunk of damage to everyone, and they get stunned. Boom. Ugh, I'd offer Bernard guidance. Blech. Speaker and I.
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you.
I was a fool.
How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Help refugees.
Have your people help the refugees.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here. The rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Alright. Returning to where we're going. Alright, I think that'll be our next goal. We'll go rest at the camp first to get full health again before we take on the rift, so. Also turn in the requisition. Bro, I don't understand how that's actually supposed to be working, because it doesn't seem to do it well.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Okay. Obsidian and crystal grace. Got it.
Another Inquisition scout. Elven woman, answers to Ritz.
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying. Watch your back out there. Die!
Nice. Alright, we got some new items, so let's take a look. Hey, you'd have to beat 99 to be a better sword, so... Okay. A lot of this armor will be better for later. It's Iron Bolt only. This is Varric only. Oh, I see. That only activates once. Interesting. Okay. I will give you an Amulet of Power.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Templars?
He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Templar bastards. Ooh, piece of candy.
Who placed a skull out here, and for what purpose?
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
I'm not gonna use the mouse anymore. I'm just gonna use everything else. Alright, now we gotta find the shards that were illuminated by the creepy skull thing.
Tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold. Interesting. I cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminated the object. I have heard that your books are very popular, Master Tethras.
I do all right.
I am glad of it.
Really? No sarcasm? No superior attitude?
We live in a dark and angry time, Child of the Stone. So much of what people believe has come crashing down. If you bring them a little peace with the worlds you make between the pages, you have done more than most.
What's crazy is the number of just things to do in every single area. That's why I think this game takes so long, if you're trying to be a completionist about it. Which is what's really gonna, like, beg the question once we get started, is, like, just how much are we gonna completion this shit? I don't have an answer for that right now, so... Like in most games where I have lots of exploration, I always start big and like explore a ton, but as we go along, I start to explore less and less and less. And less. The shards go for a special secret area probably midway through the game. That unlocks just, I'm pretty sure equipment and stuff. So it's like, it's worth grabbing and stuff. And like, building up the Inquisition power, allows for you to unlock more stuff as you go through the game, which makes life easier. But, you know, we'll see what ends up happening and going on as we going on. You know, I can't really speak for how we're all gonna be feeling. I'm really glad the materials we're constantly collecting are not going to be counting towards the amount of things we can carry, because holy crap, you'd have like no room for anything then. Yes, yes, I hear the shard. 2 of 28. Royal Elf Fruit. We needed that for something. To expand our potion, I think? One of them? I don't know.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
Alright. Continue this way. Gosh darn it. It's always the treasure chats, the treasure map things that I always struggle the most with, because I'm just like, where am I going? I struggle so hard with translating a rough drawn map and things.
Mother Giselle cannot be far.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh, Templars are dying. Wasn't even trying. Nice. I'm busy. I don't even know if, like, the way I get in there is the legitimate way. But it works. Just jump, bro. My ankles! I'm gonna go to this camp real fast.
You should eat. Here, take this.
But this is your food.
Don't be foolish. This is extra. I traded an old ring for a little more.
Yeah, I traded an old ring, you know. Okay. Well, I was waiting to see if, like, any extra dialogue opened up where I could, like, give them stuff.
We could make camp here?
The answer was, no.
Nothing to report, sir.
Something over here. Another skull, eh?
Look, that's the King's Road down there.
One thing you'll notice you play this, though, is that there's just... You're going to always be needing to collect things. It's just the way it is. Of course. Makes perfect sense, to be honest. Come on. Isn't that when everyone eats? Alright. You have a good night, Ahmad. Enjoy your food and your sleep.
Shouldn't we travel to Val Royeaux now, Seeker? The breach isn't going to close itself. Indeed. The sooner we obtain help for the breach, the better.
Ugh. I can't get up there right now. Whatevs. Okay. That's all stuff that they want us to do. I'd like to get that. Actually, we can just fast travel. Nice. We like fast traveling. And go south. And the best part is, you can't find these shards unless you have found the skull. The game literally will not let you collect
the
these.
Inquisition could determine the nature of these objects.
Oh, there we go. Up. Oh, there we go. Nope. Gotta go to that one. Ugh. Okay. That's fine. Whoa! We flew! Yeah! We'll probably not push this main quest today. What we'll end up doing is probably a couple more, just grabbing some of the shards, some of the side quests and things. We'll push the main quest probably on Monday. Funnily enough, this is one of the things people complained about, and they specifically said they address in the next game, which is you will spend like 10 plus hours here in like the hinterlands. Just because there's so much to do, and
Every dwarf likes caves.
it's just something that ends up happening. Like, I mean, there are a lot of missions you need to do here before the game actually picks up. So. And that's the complaint. Because, like, after this, we have to get the horse. We have to get Mother Giselle. We have to, we'll have to recruit a partner, or another companion, or attempt to recruit said companion. After that, there's like 1 or 2 missions you have to do before you move out of here into the actual main area of the game. Like, Haven isn't your stronghold for the game. Haven is your preliminary camp that gets replaced after, you know, like 10 hours here. Which is the thing. Travel here, please.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh. No, I can't actually turn that in. Never mind. I need obsidian. The obsidian.
Thank you again for rescuing Ritz.
Alright, go to this house right here. Does everyone in this area just practice ice magic? Because every mage we've fought in this area has all been ice. All of them ice. Hello, Widow.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice.
You're welcome,
It
lady.
won't bring it. Maker's blessings be with you.
And I'll bring him back, but... Oh, okay. That is the active... Time is it? 9:37. Travel here real fast. Push forward a little bit. But ultimately we'll go back.
Nothing to report, sir.
Turn in the research stuff. Collect the collect coins thing. Set a new one, and then let that be like that.
Watch your step.
Ooh, piece of candy. Inventory full. No. Okay. First of all, God built. There we go. Now we can take this. Now we open this back up. All right. Give Solus the adventurer's hat. Accessories. I want to give him that. Cassandra won't have anything new yet. Like I said, I want to push forward a tiny bit. Meh.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Be ready. More coming our way.
I do like the combo abilities you get though, between like mage and warrior. I'm sure there's more. I just don't know them yet.
It's done.
It's done. We are planted the
ladies
bay.
here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Hush, dear boy.
Mother Giselle. I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate.
Desperate.
But hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Okay.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the...
So there's obviously still a lot more to do in this area and everything. We gotta head for the Red Cliff eventually, but that will come later, of course. Okay.
Master Harry, so...
Right, let's go to sell. Restriction, not Varric. That is a double-handed, though.
Harry doesn't know we'll hurt him.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Alright, Cullen, let's hear this issue.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave.
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do, Chancellor.
That laudable humility won't stop the Inquisition from using the misconception when it suits them.
The Inquisition claims only that we must close the breach or perish.
You say that now, Commander. We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinian's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
Val Royeaux.
You're right.
Whoa! Do-do-boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Mother Jizzle's right there.
Apothecary Adon wanted to know when you might be able to provide the materials he needs.
I asked Adon. Hello? Can I help you with something?
Nope.
I'll speak with you later.
Alright. So one of the things with the War Council is as you get the power, you start unlocking newer areas that you can do, as well as you start unlocking perks as you increase your power, which will all be good. I'll do that in a second. This will be the last thing we do. I want to see if there's anything new here. Investigate the shards. Ugh. That just automatically opens it up. We don't care about that right now. We're not going to do investigate the shards for a while. So all I'm going to do is just throw on gather coins, you know.
Let's see what we have.
So anyway, that is where I think I'm going to leave it all for today. And we'll pick up again with this next week. And of course, don't forget, there is no stream tomorrow. We'll be back with streams on Thursday. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.